The rain had started early that morning. Thick, moody clouds loomed over Karachi as Anaya adjusted the dupatta over her head and walked briskly toward the white iron gate of the Rizvi mansion. She had worked there for 6 months now, and even though the house was enormous and the walls intimidating, her steps had grown familiar. Anaya was 23, soft-spoken, and graceful in a way that made people notice, even if she never tried to. But she was just a maid, a servant among chandeliers and Persian rugs. And yet, her eyes always looked upward, toward the second-floor balcony where Madame Zara often stood, sipping her black coffee. Zara Rizvi was 35, stunning, and sophisticated. She was a widow. Her husband had died in a car crash 3 years ago, and since then, she had lived alone in the mansion, with just a few trusted servants. She ran a fashion boutique in Clifton, and was known for her elegance and fierce independence. Their paths should never have crossed beyond the lines of work, but fate doesn't care for boundaries. Chapter 1. The First Touch. It began innocently enough. Zara had called Anaya upstairs one day to help her with her wardrobe. "Anaya, I need you to press this sari. Gently. It's chiffon." "Yes, madam." Zara watched her from the dresser, her eyes scanning the way Anaya's delicate hands moved over the fabric. She was quiet, respectful, and almost too careful. "You're good with clothes," Zara said. "I used to help my mother stitch when I was younger," Anaya replied softly. There was a pause. Their eyes met in the mirror. "You have a calm presence. I like that." Anaya lowered her eyes. "Thank you, madam." And just like that, something shifted in the air. Chapter 2. Unspoken Longing. As days passed, Zara started noticing Anaya more. Her walk, the way she hummed softly in the kitchen, the curve of her smile when she thought no one was looking. She began to call her upstairs more often, for small tasks, for tea, sometimes just to ask meaningless questions. Anaya felt it too. The weight of Zara's gaze, the warmth in her voice when she said her name, it confused her, thrilled her, scared her. One evening, Zara was sitting by the fireplace reading when she called out, "Anaya, come sit here. I don't feel like being alone." Anaya hesitated. "Madam?" "Just sit." She obeyed. The room was silent except for the crackling wood. "Do you ever feel lonely, Anaya?" Anaya turned slowly. "Sometimes." "Me too." That night, they didn't touch. They didn't speak more than those few words, but something passed between them. Raw, electric, real. Chapter 3. Crossing the Line. It happened on a stormy night. The power had gone out, and Anaya brought a lantern upstairs. Zara was in bed, reading by candlelight. "Stay," Zara said. Anaya nodded, placing the lantern down. "Come closer." She did. Closer. Anaya stood by the bed, trembling slightly. Zara reached out, brushed a loose strand of hair from her face. Her fingers lingered. "You're beautiful," Zara whispered. Anaya's heart pounded. "I shouldn't say that," Zara continued, voice barely audible. "But I want to." Anaya knelt beside her, unsure, her breath uneven. Zara touched her face again, slower this time. And then, Zara leaned in and kissed her. It was soft, hesitant, almost like a question. Anaya didn't pull away. Chapter 4. The Hidden Affair. Their secret bloomed in shadows, in stolen moments, in whispers down the hallway and glances across the dining table. Anaya had never known such tenderness. Zara, for all her power and poise, was vulnerable in her arms. They met in the quiet of night, in Zara's room, where the curtains were always drawn. Anaya would sneak in after midnight and slip under the silk sheets beside her. "I shouldn't be doing this," Zara would whisper. "I know," Anaya would reply, "but I don't want to stop." Neither did she. But secrets have a way of slipping through cracks. Chapter 5. Suspicion. It was Huma, the cook, who first noticed. She saw Anaya leaving Madame's room at dawn one morning. She said nothing, but watched more carefully afterward. Then Zara's driver, Imran, noticed how often Madame touched Anaya's hand, or how she looked at her when she thought no one saw. Whispers began, and soon one of them reached Zara's sister, who visited every weekend. Chapter 6. The Confrontation. Zara's sister confronted her. "You're risking everything for a servant girl?" Zara didn't deny it. "You don't understand," she said. "Anaya makes me feel alive again. She's poor, she's young. People will talk. I don't care." But Zara did care. The boutique, the family name, the mansion, all of it rested on reputation. That night, she told Anaya they needed to stop. Anaya cried, silent tears slipping down her cheeks. Zara kissed them away. "Forgive me. I'm weak." Anaya left without a word. Chapter 7. The Goodbye. The next morning, Anaya packed her things. So,